You guys were just engaged in perhaps the A matchup of the first half of the season. The Lawn Tech Jets versus the Transit Tech Express. You know, everybody was looking for that game. There's highlights online.
Yes.
It's a great matchup. You guys fell short by 2 points.
Yes.
What was the story of that game?
Toughness. Little Jim.
Played at Transit.
At Transit, hard to try to spread them out. They're a tough team. They play very hard. They have a great athletic play in Ashton. I think Reynolds is his name. Ashton Reynolds. I told my team in practice, maybe 2-3 days before, if you do not box Ashton Reynolds out, he will tap dunk. Mm-hmm. So in the first half when he was tap dunking, I told you 3 days ago he was going to do that. When that shot goes up, one of you must say, I have to go engage a body. But this is the one thing, like a lot of people, and I don't know if I should say this or not, but I told Levy before the game, we're not going to win this game. We're probably going to play well. I don't doubt my team, and I'm not saying I tried to lose the game. I know toughness is something that teams have to see. So now, guys, we played well. It was a 2-point game. Mm-hmm. We lost by 2. We had the lead. We threw the ball away a couple of times. We didn't understand that the pressure is going to be a little harder because the rotations are shorter. We didn't understand the toughness in getting a rebound. But, like everybody says, it's a big game, this and that. One, we played them again. Last year, we weren't in the same division. This year we are.
You're going to play them twice. You're going to play them a second time this year?
Second time. And like I tell my kids, winning a city championship is a marathon. It's not a dash. So winning games in December can lead to losses in March.
Yes.
Or losing games in December can lead to wins in March. So to me, toughness is something you have to see. Like, okay, we played them. Didn't matter if we didn't box out. They ain't got nobody flying in and tap dunking. And what they don't understand, that energizes the building. Without question. The building, guys. So if we're on a run, we're doing good, and all of a sudden here, you go, and it was a good game.
Few things did, Kenny.
Yes.
And I hear coaches talk about, my kids just didn't want it. I think if a kid shows up every day,
they want it.
They want it.
I never question the kids' want. There's not a kid that you're going to take to a basketball game
that don't want it.
That don't want to win.
He's showing up every day. He don't want to get embarrassed in front of his mama, his daddy, his girlfriend.
Yes.
But they may not be tough enough. So I'm going to ask you, Kenny, one of the best coaches to ever do it. Can a coach help make a team or individual tougher?
Oh, yeah. That's what practice is for. I'll tell you this. In the beginning of the year, we, a couple of my guys got their chest poked out. Oh, yeah, we good. We this, we that. Practice might not have been where I wanted it. And I know, and trust me, I tell my teams, I don't scrimmage anyone that I think we will beat. I mean,
practice wasn't as intense early on.
Yeah, because they feeling themselves.
Yeah.
First scrimmage, November 12th. And I was warning them. At that time, number 18 in the nation, Christ the King High School. Mm-hmm. At Christ the King. See how tough you want to be there. Mm-hmm. We go there. They handle us. Since then, the practice level went up. Guys now understood, this little la-da-da. Them guys was like, give me that. Mm-hmm. Throw it. So that started it. Mm-hmm. So I see, okay, Christ the King. Now we go play Bishop Loughlin, and we win 2 quarters, tie another one. Like, okay, the difference, and that was Tuesday. So Saturdays, Christ the King, Tuesdays, Bishop Loughlin. Then we go to Mount Vernon, defending Section 1 champs. Tough scrimmage, another tough, and now I see it. So the game against, like I said, we're going to play Transit in that gym. Probably not tough enough yet. They'll see it. And I could reference it, and it could be there. All right, here we got to make sure strong passes, no weak passes, easy. Got to box out a guy that can energize the building. All it takes is a body. He can't jump through your body.
Right.
And I will tell you this. I think and at halftime I reminded him, he didn't get a tap dunk in the second half. It was all first half. Second half, we did a pretty good job on him. We did, as far as that. I mean, he wound up making a big three toward the end. But so I was happy. So I leave with a loss that I said, okay, in the second half, we were there. We were right there. And we had the lead. We took a couple of bad passes.
These are moments that are going to grab their attention?
Yes.
And let them know that they need to turn it up a notch?
Well, with the maturation of trying to win a championship, like I teach my team, it's a marathon. Championship ain't till March.
Right.
So we played them 2 weeks ago. It's a stepping stone that we learned from that game. Played them tough. Was a good, tough, hard-nosed team. Everybody that liked it, hard-nosed, tough team. And we went blow for blow for them, but we lost on toughness. A couple of tough times, tough plays had to be made. We didn't make them. They made them. And that's going to be the difference, to me, in two basically evenly matched schools.
So as you move forward, head coach Kenny Pretlow, how are you going to try to make your team a little tougher?
Well, you go in, you add the rebounding drills, you add the box out drills. Hey, if you don't box your man out, 10 push-ups, things like that. Impress on certain kids, they have to rebound the ball. We don't have no bigs. I don't have no bigs. So I tell guys, I tell them the story of Matt Scott. Biggest guy I had, played 1 through 5. Senior year, averaged 30 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. Went to college in the MAC as a guard. He's no longer playing forward, averaged 7 rebounds. His coach called me and says, kid, rebounds shit out the ball. He had to for 3 years. Rebounds about toughness. And I think we talked about it in podcast. Dennis Rodman, why is he in the Hall of Fame?
He's in the Hall of Fame. Grabbing them boards. Two more things from the Transit game. You speak about the environment. Transit does a great job in that building.
Yes.
Kenny, the X's and O's is one thing, but what about preparing your
no X's and O's in that game.
Team psychologically, mentally, emotionally to deal with an environment like that? How can a head coach prepare the team and the individuals?
That goes back to my training with Danny may rest in peace, Tiny and them guys. It's a big game, guys. Lights is on. Jam-packed. In the huddle, I say, can't ask for nothing better than this. Now you got to perform. And like I said, we did well. I mean, I was happy. I didn't leave there melancholy. Of course, I want to win the game.
For sure.
But the bottom line was we did a lot of good things, and we did some other things. And it wasn't X's and O's. To me, they just out-toughed us down the stretch.